Climate change is one of the world's greatest challenges, and finding a sustainable solution is the fix we've all been fighting for. Which is why the Griffin sisters created Flutter Shutter, proudly sponsored by Centrica, in an effort to support local communities.
I think people would define the Griffin sisters as quite headstrong, I would say.
Yeah, independent.
Family is a huge thing. It's one of the most important things, and it's one of the reasons that has led us down this path as well. I would describe Flutter Shutter as just something simple that improves the quality of everyday life.
Our dad has been so influential in us being businesswomen, hasn't he? Because we've grown up with him having his own company, and
we've watched him.
Graft
and graft. Myself, Nadine and Rihanna have kind of always been on a little bit of a mission to help people less fortunate than ourselves, and one of the reasons for that is because growing up, it was really, really tough. There was no central heating, like really drafty house, single glazed windows, and there was like a little heater in the living room, and we'd all literally gather around that heater, wouldn't we? Obviously things have improved since then, but then growing up, the idea of us being domestic energy assessors, we were really fortunate to get some pretty big contracts. So we went up and down the country, and we had a big contract in Manchester. So we went into this one flat, and this elderly guy's sitting there, and he didn't have his heating on, and he had all blankets around him, and he said he needed to eat that day, so he couldn't have his heating on. So it was a choice between heating and eating, and so that's where the idea for Flutter Shutter came from, because predominantly we wanted a thermal shutter, but we wanted to help people have something clean, something energy efficient.
That looks nice.
Centrica, owner of British Gas, offers the Energy for Tomorrow grant to empower communities to tackle sustainable energy solutions for all. Flutter Shutter were awarded this grant in 2020.
The grant has been absolutely unbelievable for us, hasn't it? We wouldn't be here now. I think we might have had to have given up, mightn't we?
We were on the verge, we were on the verge of giving up, and Nadine said, there's this grant that's come about, do you want to go for it? The rest is history, really.
Yeah. Liverpool John Moores University have been pivotal in helping us get Flutter Shutter to where it is now. They've run 3 testing for us, so they've been absolutely instrumental, haven't they?
Yeah. I would say that a product like this is important for social housing because it's improving the quality of living for the person that's in there. I think a lot of times people forget about the person, and it's all about the standards that housing association or that social housing sector has to reach. But we're very much focused on the person living within that property and how we can make life better for them.
Ending fuel poverty throughout the UK is crucial, which is why British Gas also fund the British Gas Energy Trust, a charity focused on delivering advice, support and funding for those in need up and down the country. Between the British Gas Energy Trust and funded initiatives like Flutter Shutter, the UK is one step closer to ensuring energy is no longer a luxury.